Hi guys, Legend 4101 here once again, bringing you another reaction. Man just came from the gym, feel good. Man, feel I can get slimmer as well, getting in shape. Like, yeah, feel good, man, feel good. So, follow me in the usual places: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Main places you're gonna find me. Thumbs the video up, subscribe, share the video as usual. Make sure everyone can see this video. Try to hit that 1,000 subscribers, yo. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but with you guys' help, I can do it. And hit that 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna give back to you somehow. I think of something. Remember to turn notifications on. Plus, put your comments in the comment section down below. I want to know what you guys think as well. So, everyone's trying to get me back into boxing because I've fallen off on boxing, to be fair. So, people tell me to react to Deontay Wilder, this boxer. So, this is how he went off on this interview or so. Let's check this out, yo. Let's do it. Yes. Let's go.
Let's hear what the champ has to say.
Occupy the time, please.
Deontay, what happened on stage over there during the face-off?
I mean, it's just the energy. The energy is building up. All the talk is finna come to a ease. You know, it's over with. There's just the energy. I'm tired of hearing this story about him promoting his mental illness, about turning up the bottle, about putting that sugar daddy in his sugar mama in his nose, or that sweet candy,
Sugar mama, sugar
that
daddy.
white girl, whatever you want to call that powder. I'm tired of him talking about losing weight. Man, this is America, man. That goes on every day. I don't want no foreigner coming over here selling no story in the American public, suck into this because he has a British accent. Get the fuck out of here. Because if I was the one doing that, they'll call me a drug addict. They'll call me somebody that abused my body. They'll call me a problem.
Ah, it's a Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury fight. I forgot about that, yeah. It was a draw, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a draw. I remember hearing about it, but people say this guy's funny, Deontay Wilder, so let's keep going.
I love terrorists. It's just a different, I come from a different world. I ain't hearing that. But it's time. Everything he says, it's gonna be, I'm gonna hold it against him. I can be the judge in the ring. Everybody that comes with him, they can't speak for him. They can talk that shit, but when it come in the ring, it's only me and him. He can have 4 trainers. I don't give a fuck who he got in his corner. He can have the best of the best trainers in the corner. They can't fight for him. They can't teach him nothing that is gonna be able to prepare for me, because I'm a different. I'm one of a kind.
I'm a different. That's hilarious.
Tyson said that he's got the power to knock
Understand.
him out.
Come on, man. Where have we seen? Who the last person you seen him knock out?
Been a while.
All right, then. So we don't believe him. What he says, we don't believe.
Oh my
But
gosh.
what I say, you better take it. You better take it to the bank, because I don't play around in this sport, man. I say what I say, and I deliver it. And you got to be careful, man, that's going to tell you what he going to do. He actually do it to you. And that's what I do. I'm a man of my word. Many times people have said what I can't do, what I'm not going to do. But you don't have the power to prove that to no one, do you? But I have all the power to prove that. Not only do I can tell you,
I can prove that.
out. But when it's
Deontay
time
Wilder,
to
yo.
for it
I'm
to
about to follow
happen,
this guy.
I show you.
Guy's
What
boxing
all
career,
about.
man.
I show you. And it don't get no beautiful than that.
I have to get back into boxing,
The
yo.
man can tell you what he gonna do, then do it. These fighters always worrying about how bigger they are than I, whatever. Who give a fuck? Who cares? I know if they know them, they know me. You know, and that's just bottom line. I don't care. You never heard me talk about how big I want to be or what. I give a fuck about that. I don't want to be bigger. I don't care who knows me. I like to be low key, down low. That's the way I roll. That way nobody won't understand or know what I have or possess. That way they won't have to be sitting back lurking and try to rob from me, because I pity the fool that does that. I have a lot of people around me, positive energy, positive speaking, positive believing, until that energy is broken. And then there's consequences behind that action. See, I don't care about all that. But what I do care about is protecting my family and providing for them. But what I'm gonna do? I got a beautiful life, man. I got a happy life. I'm a happy being. Only time y'all see me in race is when I turn into the bronze mama. But this is the week of the fight. This is the time for it to happen, to everything to come out. I feel it, bro. You can't feel the power.
Deontay.
Energy. Oh.
Deontay.
You feel the
Radio
power?
Raheem. Listen, man, you said that your people have been fighting for 400 years.
Man, your
We
people's
know-
too.
So I just want you to explain
Your
what you
people's
mean
too.
by that.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't sit up here and try to bait and not know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the fuck I talk about when I say these things.
Everyone's faces,
your
though.
people too.
Explain it.
I ain't
Not
gotta
everybody knows
explain
what you're
what's
talking about.
understood. Radio Raheem, I don't have to explain what's understood, man. You know what I mean by that. You know what I said by that. I ain't gotta go further. And if anybody don't understand that, then God be with them. Go look up the history. Go look up the history. Shit, don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit. See what I'm talking about.
Believe in Google.
You know what I'm talking about,
Go believe
man.
in Google.
You know what I dare you to sit up there and say, explain. You know what I'm talking about, man. His fighting people. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day.
Woo! Good savage, yo.
To this day.
Let's get real.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm
Sit
talking
here,
about.
talking about. That's it.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
Radio Raheem with Deontay Wilder. We know what he's talking about.
To this day. This day. We'll go after that again. That was epic, yo. This is what everyone's shouting about. To this day.
You know what I dare you to sit up there and say, explain. You know what I'm talking about, man. His fighting people. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day. You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about? Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
Radio Raheem with Deontay
My
Wilder.
gosh.
We know what he's talking about.
Oh my gosh, that was to this day. To this day. Bruh. This guy's funny, bruh. This guy's funny as heck, bro. I love that, man. That was that guy got it, bro. That guy riled him up. He knows interviews already, man. Trying to rile people up out here, yo. To this day. To this day. Savage. Savage, yo. Savage. Oh, man, I gotta go watch some more Deontay Wilder promos, man. Bruh. This guy's epic, bruh. This guy's epic. Oh my gosh. I love it, man. I love it. So yeah. Oh man. In fact, we're talking about Deontay Wilder, man. I've got to check this guy out, man. Deontay Wilder is legend, bro. Wait, is there another video on this?
What you mean by that? I hear
Oh,
you. Listen, man,
second part.
You said that your people have been fighting for 400 years.
Man, your
We
people's
know-
too.
So I just want you to explain what you
people's
mean
too.
by that.
Black
You
and
know
white.
what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man.
Explain it.
I ain't
Not
gotta
everybody knows
explain
what you're
what's
talking about.
understood. Radio Raheem, I don't have to explain what's understood, man. You know what I mean by that. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
Radio Raheem with Deontay Wilder. We know what he's talking about.
About. We talked about. Half an hour
First of
later.
all, what we did earlier is gonna be everywhere. So I just want to clear the air so people aren't online
You
thinking.
famous, man.
Now, if you'll permit me, if you don't want to talk about it, I appreciate that too. But the reason I asked the question, I think I know what you're referring to. I'm fairly certain I do.
You do. You definitely do.
And
Look on the news. Look around us.
the reason I asked the question is because one of the things I talk about in boxing a lot is the cultural differences. The way fighters clash, not just in the ring physically, but they bring their backgrounds with them.
Yes.
You're one of these people who are very vocal about where you're from, what you believe being a heavyweight champion means. Fury is much the same way, and being a traveler, his people have gone through what they've gone through on his side of the pond and globally. So my question more relates to how that clash of two giants, not just boxers, but giants in their communities, inform this fight. Where does that fight line drawn when it comes to Wilder versus Fury?
I don't really understand what you're trying to get at. You know,
The cultural collide between the two of you.
cultural-
When
yeah,
you guys
I mean-
get close to each other, you can't keep your hands off each other. You're both kind of brash in your own way, but coming from a different place.
well, the touching was initiated upon me first. You know, from his promoter. You know, I understand. We love Frank. You know, I'm not throwing Frank Warren under the bus. We love Frank. We know Frank means well, and he want this fight to be a success. You know, but when you have two big guys up there, when the adrenaline rush is oozing out, or your pores and the energy is spreading amongst, you know, certain things you can't do. You have to be careful, especially with me, you know, because I get in a certain state of being. My mindset changes, you know, and when I feel things are brushing, I say, don't touch. And then Fury wanted to do emotional holding me or whatever, so the automatic reaction is, yeah, let me grab the juggler. You know what I mean? And no more, no less. I've already said previous when we was in LA, you know, when things had started, it seemed like everyone would want to rush and put that shove in and say all this and this, and you're not going to be able to fight. Don't stop the promotion. Don't stop the show because of others' action. You know, we're two fighters. We understand what we're doing. We're professionals, and we're not going to jeopardize the fight. I'm not going to jeopardize the fight. If I wanted to do something, it probably would have been a slap or a punch, something that really meant something to me, because a choking just won't do. You know, I'm not really into the choking game, you know, and that's just what it's all about.
Choking
you know,
game.
when you're dealing with two fighters of our caliber and so tall, then, you know, people get hesitant at times, which I understand as well, too. And that's just what it all was. Because on the night of the fight, I'm going to be able to release everything out of me.
In a way, boxing is promoted with a good guy and a bad guy off times.
Correct.
I'd say both you and Fury promotionally have been cast as black hat type of fighters. Like bad guys, you say bad things, you maybe you come from bad places. With the two of you now facing off, how do you see him as not just as a fighter, but as a man, where he's coming from? You've been over to that side of the pond where he's from. Now he's fighting you here on your side of the pond. How do you take the totality of the man?
I mean, you know, as a person, I like him as a person. I like any man that know how to speak his piece and be solid about what they're saying. You know what I mean? I love that. But, you know, with Fury, I can't say cultural how he's been portrayed. Just on a far looking in, I can say that his country done him wrong. You know, how they bashed him and how they put him aside. Even when he beat Klitschko, they didn't accept him as beating it. But another guy come on and beat a weaker opposition at laid off Klitschko for 2 years. They praised him at the most high. So I didn't understand that. But other than that,
I see what he's getting at. I see what he means. Okay.
In,
right.
You know, that's all I can tell. I don't know what type of, you know, behind the scenes, what type of person he really is, but only what I've, you know, endured to him upon being around him. He can be a whole nother way when he go homes around his people and stuff like that. He can be a racist. All we know, we don't know about that, you know. But I can only judge him off of what I've been around him at this point in time and what I've seen. And with that being said, and me being a person that can feel certain things, I like the guy. You know, but, you know, we've heard the saying before, I love you because I'm going to whoop you because I love you. And that's what it's going to be. I'm going to whoop you because I love you. I'm going to let you understand and feel what I feel here, what I've been through. Because this is a sport where you carry your emotions. It's an emotional sport. So the night of that fight, we get paid to release our emotion. That's what makes fighters great, because we get to take all this in that we've been going on in our lives. Fighters go through so much, man.
Feeling what Deontay's saying right now. I'm feeling it. Feel
Because they
like
only see the
edge.
perspective of us in
Feel
the
it.
ring and not the man
I like the way this guy
outside
talks,
of the
man.
ring.
I like it.
Not the human being outside of the ring. We're not all mad and we're crazy, but only for the simple fact of we signed up to do this. Your head is not meant to be hit in the first place. That's why people don't get in this sport, because they either get scared of the training or they get scared of getting hit in the head. And even you can tell, doctors will tell you, it's not cool to be getting hit in the head, especially if a person get knocked out all the time. It's not cool because your mind starts deteriorating, your body starts deteriorating. That's why it's a young man's sport. but we signed up to do this, and I love it.
And last question down this road. They talk about walking through the streets, asking people they know your name. Fury's not the first one to do that. We know who did it before. They talk about how much money you make or how many people you can draw. And then on top of that, cash you as some of the things you've said. You're a bad guy. You're, again, the black hat fighter. But you are world champion. You're the only American heavyweight champion. Do you feel that that aspect of it has been fair to you? And what is it that they cast about you or the way they describe you that's inaccurate?
Do you really believe they went through the streets asking people? Come on, that's publicity up there.
Most up, and who cares? Why haven't there been no footage of me promoting that I'm gonna be this big thing or this big celebrity? I don't care. I honestly don't care. So I don't understand why these fighters, they pick me out of everybody. They want to be better than me. They want to have a better record than I. They want to be just way more popular than I. Why? I don't care about that, man. If no one knows me, who cares? As long as my money is right, as long as I'm providing for my family, that's a good thing for me. Because once people start realizing who you are and start getting into your business, now you start getting that negativity. You know, you start getting people lurking and try to get money out of you. Even your closest friends will start to change up on you. You know, when you get to a certain point, and I don't want that in my life. If he want to be famous and big, then let
Facts.
him carry on. If I was in,
If you start getting famous, people change,
with the
bro.
record that I have and what I've done, I'll be the biggest thing over there, hands down. They got a small country over there. We're very diverse over here. We got many peoples over here, but I don't care about that, man. I know where boxing stands at with sports and stuff, and I knew coming in how hard it would be, and I know how hard it still is coming in, how hard it's gonna be, because of who I am and what I possess, what I speak about, the complexion of my skin. All that plays a part. People want to be ignorant and blind to these facts, but they know that it's true. But I don't care. I honestly don't care. If you can see my family, I got a beautiful family. I got a happy family, and that's all I do it for. If someone knows me, then thank you for your blessings and your prayers. If you don't know me, then Saturday, December the 1st, you will.
Radio Raheem with Deontay Wilder, WBC heavyweight champion of the world. Thank you, champ. Appreciate it.
Little follow up there, I like it. Just leave it how it was before I left. I like little follow up, I like that. Scotty Red, Scotty Red. What happened to Anthony Joshua, boy? Whew. Dang, Anthony Joshua just got waxed by Ruiz. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna get started on that. Anthony Joshua, what the heck happened, bro? I was an L. I was the heaviest L. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about Anthony Joshua right now. Okay, so we're gonna end it right there. Deontay Wilder, that guy's a character. That guy, man. I like that guy, man. I like him. I'm gonna support that guy, man. Deontay Wilder has that charisma, man. He just has a natural vibe about it. Just want to follow this guy, so I want to see him do well. So let's do it, man. Let's do it. Deontay Wilder, let's go. So remember to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Main place you're gonna find me. Thumbs the video up. Subscribe. Share the video as always. Make sure everyone can see this video. Rep me, do whatever you want to do. Tell everybody, tell your family, tell your friends. Even people you don't know, tell them about me. Tell them about me. Yeah, remember to leave comments in the comment section down below. Tell me you guys think about Deontay Wilder. Tell me you guys think about this reaction to these videos. Yeah, turn notification on. Press that bell to inform you the next video is going to drop. So, this is me signing off. Have a great day or night wherever you are. Peace.